What up, gang? Carolina Jackpot coming at you on Friday afternoon. That means it's September 24th, 2021. There's college football on tonight. There's college football last night, one game, and there'll be plenty of it on tomorrow. Most importantly, my Gamecocks, 7 p.m., taking on Kentucky in Williams-Brice Stadium over on ESPN The Deuce. Gamecocks are a 5-point underdog. Let me just cut to the chase and show you what this video is about. It's damn embarrassing to me that our program has gotten to a point where Kentucky would be considered a program-defining win, where Kentucky would be considered a hinge game for your season. How did this happen? How did we get to this point? If I had fallen asleep in early 2014 and then I woke up today, I mean, if I went to bed in early 2014 after the 2013 season, I would have thought, man, if I wake up in September 2021, I guarantee you South Carolina will have a national championship, or maybe two, because we were coming off three times in a row, finishing in the top 10. Okay? But it didn't work out that way, did it? Didn't work out that way. Steve Spurrier neglected the defensive side of the football for the last year he was in Columbia. It was absolutely horrible. He quits. We bring in the worst possible head coaching hire ever known to man, and allow him to overstay his welcome by at least 2 damn seasons. And we just become a festering pile of doo-doo and nothing more than a very middling to mediocre program in the SEC. And now we're taking on another program who's nothing more than a middling-ass program. And this would be considered a program-defining win. If we can even get it, it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable, but it's something that I have to deal with because it's reality right now. It's reality. South Carolina needs to learn quick how to make the most of what they've got. And I think that right now with Shane Beamer, I think we're starting to do that. I think he's starting to learn the ropes as a head coach this year. He's starting to learn where to put certain pieces and how certain things fit together. But I think he's going to get there. Kentucky has already, and to his credit, Mark Stoops, this human baked potato, who he's not leaving Kentucky. Kentucky fan will sit here and tell you what a great coach Mark Stoops is, what a great defensive mind he is, and how wonderful he is. It's the best damn thing that ever happened to Kentucky football. He's decent. He's a little bit above average, but he's not in my top 10 of head coaches any day of the week. Any day of the week. But he is considered the cream of the crop at Kentucky because he is so far above what you consider to be the standard that right now you couldn't blow him out of there if you wanted to. He could write his own check. And if he chooses to do so, he could almost have a lifetime contract. The only way that he would not have a lifetime contract is if he strings together like 4 or 5 2-win seasons in a row. Then maybe the seat would get a little bit warm. But I mean, to be honest with you, hell, you had a losing season last year. And y'all are still chanting his name. You're still chanting his name, and you still think he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I don't understand that. That's settling for mediocrity. I'm not settling for mediocrity. That's why he's one step above a damn Will Muschamp. One step above Will Muschamp. Will Muschamp's here. He's about right here. Shane Beamer is going to end up being up here, okay, looking down upon these folks and laughing at them in a few years. But right now, we're not to that point. I love the energy. I love the enthusiasm. I love what Shane Beamer has brought to the program. And you know, a lot of fans of other fan bases are sitting here running their mouth and talking shit and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that, because he's actually taken to social media and told fans, get your ass in the damn seats on Saturday night and get down here and yell loud and get here early and have have your tailgate rocking, and when you wear your mask, yell so loud it rips a hole in it and blah blah blah. All this now, you would have never seen. What motivates you more as a fan? Let me ask you that. What motivates you more? Listening to somebody say something like that, or listening to Will Muschamp and looking at him in some make-believe studio with a backdrop behind it, makes it look like he's in a library, says, hey, it's time for Gamecock football, so get the fuck out of your seat, Spurs up. Which one motivates you more, honestly? If you said the latter, you're lying, okay? You're absolutely lying. This guy is going to be 10 times the head coach that this idiot ever thought about being. Those are just facts. But right now, we're going to have some growing pains. And tomorrow night, quite honestly, it could be a growing pain. I have already done my picks against the spread. I've already picked Kentucky to cover the spread and win the game, because of the fact of one simple position group on the team. South Carolina's offensive line has been a big steaming toilet filled with hot doo-doo. And I cannot pick them to win the game because they're not going to be able to move the ball on the ground effectively, because they're not going to be able to beat you through there. They're just not going to, because Luke Doty is not a talented. There's nothing wrong with Luke Doty. I love Luke Doty. I think he's a great kid. He is not a talented enough passer, nor does he have the weapons at wide receiver to beat a team of Kentucky's caliber through the air. And I mean, just having to say that, a team of Kentucky's caliber, it's absolutely maddening. And, my co-host on the podcast, Rob Sanders, he loves this week every week. He loves it. This son of a bitch absolutely relishes in the fact that Kentucky, right now, for this fleeting moment, for this fleeting few years, is considered a better football program than South Carolina. These days are dwindling to a close. Or they are dwindling to a close. And I'm going to tell you this right now. They may beat us on the scoreboard tomorrow night, but South Carolina's going to come out victorious in the end. South Carolina's going to come out victorious in the end. We're a better program. We always have been. We always will be. And there's nothing changing that. Go Gamecocks. Spurs up to my toes up. My prediction for the final score is still something akin to Kentucky 23, South Carolina 17. I think maybe we get a little bit of bad luck and they're able to pull out one on us. But I'm telling you, the place is going to be rocking tomorrow night, and it kind of pains me to say that. I think we're still 1 year away. I think we're one step away from becoming competitive and becoming really good, but it's coming. It's coming. See, what Kentucky's doing right now is treading water. They've reached their ceiling. They've reached their ceiling. South Carolina's ceiling is up here, and right now we're down here. So we have nowhere to go but up, and we're going up, rapidly ascending toward the ceiling. Kentucky's at their ceiling. They're at the ceiling. Being slightly above average, being slightly above mediocre, that's their ceiling. And they're not getting any better. They're not getting any better. They're not winning 10 games this year. They're not winning 10 games ever. Again, you're just not. You're not. Remember this. Screenshot it, mark it down. September 24th, 2021. Carolina Jackpot. To Kentucky fan that you will never win 10 games again in a season. 2018 was an anomaly. It will never happen again. The 3 10-win seasons in a row, the 3 11-win seasons in a row, the 3 top 10 finishes in a row, South Carolina, we've just hit a bump in the road, baby. We just hit a bump in the road. It's just lasted for about 7 years. It's coming. It's coming back again real soon. Gamecocks, we're going to start taking care of business. I'll see y'all later, guys. Appreciate you. Peace. And I'm out. And I go. Woo.